What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy. I'm back, man, with another reaction. We got Jason Kidd warned us about Cooper Flagg, but nobody listened. Hey, man, let's do it.
Jason Kidd watched Cooper Flagg handle the ball in his first week of practice and made a decision that nobody understood. He moved a 6'9" forward to point guard. The country is not watching the same thing that we get to watch on a daily basis. 19 years old. First teenager in NBA history to score 50.
It's not that unbearable, but I didn't know you're going to be doing this AI or automated, whatever this voice, whatever this is.
Points in a game.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Hopefully it ain't going to be that bad.
Things on that trip to the basket. Turned him away, and then Flagg does bad things when he takes it inside.
Look go.
Flagg does bad things when he takes it inside.
Hey, we were down. We was losing a lot that game, but he punished books, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Flagg does bad things when he takes it inside.
Alright.
And the man who put the ball in his hands when nobody thought he should is the same man standing at a podium comparing him to Michael Jordan.
Hey, man, hey, hold on. I gotta see what the hell I gotta do some research on J. Kidd because I be confused and lost by the decisions he be making sometimes. But the way people be talking about him, like he's just such a genius and so smart. This evil scientist, right? The smartest nigga. Like I heard Brandon Jennings on Gilbert Arenas talk about him like the other day. I gotta do some research to see what the hell they talking about with J. Kidd, because I be disrespecting this man. I ain't gonna lie, because the decisions, bro. It's like I get we finna be they tanking or whatever. I hate that shit. I wish you would go out with more pride than that. Because at the end of the day, the worst records they're not going to get the first pick. Unless we're in a new era. Because recently, they haven't been getting it. It's almost like Adam Silver, like, nah, nigga, you tanking motherfuckers ain't getting that shit. That's how we got it last year. You feel me? We weren't tanking at all. We were just losing. Competing, giving people, like, at least you knew this team was going to compete no matter what last year. The Jazz, man, they don't deserve. Man, I hope y'all get a terrible pick. Them boys so damn down bad. All them niggas do is damn tank. Started off somewhat semi-serious, and then just randomly, out of nowhere, they just start tanking, bro. They just do that shit every year, bro. But, I then I lost my train of thought. But yeah, this is a decision with Jason Kidd, bro. Like, you be putting Dwight Powell in, and I think this dude is supposed to be like, I don't know his archetype, but I think he's undersized. He damn sure ain't supposed to be a pick and roll threat. He won't use him as a small ball. Stretch five. He won't do it. Even though he's unathletic, he's not supposed to be banging with. So if we ever got to play the White Powell, why don't he be using him as a stretch? He finally did that shit for the first time I ever seen him do it yesterday, or the other game, not yesterday. The other game against the Suns, he finally had him and Bagley on the court together. And he let the White Powell shoot threes. Finally. I'm like, bruh, what took you so long, bro? It's like, because it be the coach. Because if you last 2K, I think the White Powell got a decent 3-point rating. So with that being said, it's like, bro, what are you doing, man? Why you turn this nigga, this unathletic, undersized center into a damn pick and roll threat, and it doesn't work, bro? You gotta have spacing on the court with Cooper. It's like, how do you not know that? You know what I'm saying? But maybe it's just certain things you just don't know. Small little things behind the scenes. I don't know. But he finally did it yesterday, though, the other game. This nigga right here, Powell. He finally let him, when he's in the game, he should never be in the game, in my opinion. Because he's just undersized. They attack him. They know his food. I'm going to just be honest. That's how they treat it. It's like they got their scouting report. They like, if this nigga get on the court, oh yeah, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? But if he is on the court, you see how short he is. He should be spacing the floor. Even I'd rather bricks than trying to do whatever they be trying to do. I'd rather him shoot threes or shoot middies. You have to have some type of spacing, bro. Or just go PJ at center. But he tried that shit and stopped doing it. I don't know.
19 years old. First teenage podium compared to MJ and what he did in Jordan. He's in rare air. He's with the GOAT when you talk about MJ and what he did in his rookie year. And as a teenager, this is not a story about a rookie who had a good game. This is a story about a coach who saw something in a player that the player hadn't seen in himself yet and bet his reputation on it before anyone believed it would work. Cooper Flagg's first NBA game was a disaster. 10 points on 4 of 13 shooting against the San Antonio Spurs.
I thought he had 12.
Scoreless in the first half, the number 1 overall pick. In
That's
the
not
2025
bad, man.
draft.
Because whole time that's a contender. You know what I'm saying? That really ain't that bad, honestly. When you look at the context of the Spurs now and look at that shit, that wasn't that bad. And then he came and he dropped 40 on them. Now I get it. Stephon Castle dropped down there. He dropped 40 right back. I ain't gonna lie. The next game they played, but we've been shorthanded. Y'all niggas been having the advantage the whole time. You got a nigga like Wemby on the court the whole time, bro. We don't have Kyrie. We don't have. Did we have 80? We had 80. We had 80 that first game though. I ain't gonna lie. But that was when everything was out of whack. Like we were in no groove. You had niggas doing the fire Nico shit. Niggas is feeling pressure. They said they felt like the home team didn't want them to win. That's why Nico got fired, because them goofy ass fans kept bullshitting. It was just a lot of shit going on, bro. It was just
10 points on 4 of 13 shooting against the San Antonio Spurs. Scoreless in the first half, the number 1 overall pick. In the 2025 draft, the most hyped prospect since Zion Williamson, looking lost on a professional basketball court. The internet didn't wait. Bust. Overhyped Duke fraud. Putting him in that position, sometimes we fail. Sometimes there's success. But it doesn't turn us from trying to get better at our job. Jason Kidd didn't flinch. Not after game 1. Not after game 10. Not after the Mavericks started losing and the world started asking why a Hall of Fame coach was destroying a teenager's confidence.
Yeah, that's what they were saying that. And it was like he killed his confidence. People be... You cannot be on Twitter. You cannot be on these apps, bro. They just gonna go to the extreme. They're gonna exaggerate. They gonna act like they know what they talking about. Like, they was literally acting like this nigga confidence was done. Like, that's the same, ain't it? Like, bro, it remind me of the nigga said, Nico, it was like last year when Luka wasn't hooping. Like, last season. He wasn't really hooping, or maybe for a stretch or something. There was like Nico trading him, killed his confidence, bro. And it was like, they was acting like they were sad. Like, damn, bro. Nico really killed his confidence. Like, it's like, you niggas do not know what y'all talking about, bro.
Not after game 1. Not after game 10. Not after the Mavericks started losing and the world started asking why a Hall of Fame coach was destroying a teenager's confidence by playing him out of position.
That's what they were saying.
Because Kidd wasn't thinking about game 1. He was thinking about...
My thing is, it wasn't bad when you know, maybe he knew AD was going to get traded, or when you just know Kyrie ain't coming back. And yeah, it ain't bad now. Should do whatever. It was just only bad to me because we were losing. It's like, nigga, I thought, are we trying to win this year? And it's like, I hate that you can't get to the bottom of what these niggas be thinking. Everything's so secretive. Like, I wish people could just... We can know everybody's agendas. Like, I don't know. Like, what is J Kidd trying to do? Did he know? Was he gonna do this? Did he do this knowing Kyrie wasn't coming back? You know what I'm saying? Because what were you doing to just do this shit in the beginning of the season where we're trying to win? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe
by playing him out of position.
Coming back.
Because Kidd wasn't thinking about game 1. He was thinking about year 5. But to understand why Kidd made the decision he made, you need to understand what Cooper Flagg was before Dallas. Newport, Maine. Population 4,000.
What?
Not 4,000 basketball fans. 4,000 people. The kind of town where becoming a professional athlete isn't a dream. It's a fantasy.
Bro,
Flagg's mother told him one thing that stuck. If you're
like
the best player in the gym, you need to find yourself a new gym.
I don't know how niggas from Maine act, but I know it ain't like this. Maybe though, because it's like, where do you get? What's the culture? You gotta damn. It's like being from like Connecticut or something, or like not New Jersey, New Hampshire or something. It's like you gotta copy like another state's or somebody else's swag. You know what I'm saying? It's like some states don't even have their own they don't have their own sauce type shit. Cause Cooper don't act. How does Cooper act? He acts like, I don't know what state, but he just acts like culture to me. And I know there's no way niggas from Maine act like that. But then I'm like, what do niggas from Maine act like? They don't act like nothing. They probably got to copy how other niggas act because they ain't got no motion or shit going on over there type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe Maine is... I don't know.
If you're the best player in the gym, you need to find yourself a new gym. He took it literally.
What was I about to say, bro? Cooper acts like a culture dude. Oh, I was mixing Cooper and culture. That's what I was doing. Cooper acts like a cultured white dude to me. You know what I'm saying?
Classified in high school, graduating in 3 years instead of 4. Moved to Montverde Academy in Florida, one of the most elite prep programs in the country.
Wait, hold on. I
Then
wanna
Duke,
see.
where he
Yeah,
did
get to the
something only
NBA,
Kevin
man.
Durant, Anthony Davis, and Zion Williamson had done before him. Won the Naismith College Player of the Year as a freshman, 19.2 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists. Led the Blue Devils to the Final Four. ACC Player of the Year and ACC Rookie of the Year in the same season, joining Zion, Bagley, and Okafor as the only players in conference history to sweep both awards. The Mavericks won the draft lottery with a 1.8% chance. They had just traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers. The franchise was gutted. The fans were furious. And into that wreckage walked an 18-year-old from Maine who had never played a professional basketball game. Coming in, I wasn't expecting to be thrown in the fire that much. I was looking at AD, Kai, and Clay. And with some of the injuries, it just didn't work out that way. Anthony Davis injured, Kyrie Irving in and out of the lineup, Klay Thompson managing his body. The veterans who were supposed to shield Flagg.
Bro, this is some AI shit now. This nigga ain't come back, bro. Hey, we might. Hey, just for that, I'm in this video. We skimming just for that. I ain't gonna lie, we skimming. I ain't watching this whole shit now.
Pressure weren't available. Jason Nobody had watched Cooper Flagg
My fault, bro. My fault.
Played the 4 position his entire life, was now running the offense, calling plays, initiating pick and rolls, and handling the ball in crunch time. The basketball world thought Kid had lost his mind. Why would you take your most talented scorer and turn him into a ball handler? Why would you add complexity to a teenager's game when he's already adjusting to the fastest, most physical basketball on the planet? I wanted to see him handle the ball sooner. Understanding success is the last 6 minutes of the game, and it turns into the last 3 minutes. Your best player is going to have the ball. That's the answer nobody wanted to hear. Kid wasn't developing Flagg for this season. He was developing him for year 5, for the playoffs. For the moments when the game slows down and the ball ends up in one person's hands and that person has to make every decision. Kid wanted Flagg to be that person, and he wanted him to start learning now, not later, not when it was comfortable, now. The comparison to another #1 pick matters here. Zion Williamson was drafted first overall in 2019. He arrived in New Orleans with the same level of hype, the same physical dominance, the same viral highlight reels.
Zion, though,
September 2000.
He still get to that point where he is, but what will happen when they just keep sagging off, though? That's my thing. Like, he gotta. I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible for this nigga. I feel like he's too damn strong. He too much of a slasher to really get a shot. I don't know, but he needs to develop that shit because they just gonna sag off, bro. You know what I'm saying?
21. Zion fractures his foot. Reports emerge, his weight has ballooned past 330 pounds.
All right, bro.
Was
like
30 years later,
just for that
250.
one little, that AI shit, talking about Kyrie being in and out the lineup, we skimming through. We skimming.
Going to be comfortable
I already
here.
barely want to watch this shit because of the automation, whatever this AI voice, whatever this shit is. But I'm watching.
You're going to learn things that hurt right now, because they'll save you later. And Flagg, unlike Zion, listened. Coach Kidd has given me that confidence to go out there and be a creator and learn the game in a lot of different ways. I've gotten so much more comfortable at point guard as the year has progressed. The growth wasn't gradual. It was violent. There were nights where...
Hey, that shit inspirational, though, because it just shows you, like, whatever you don't want to do or whatever, like, that you running from or don't want to face or whatever that's uncomfortable or whatever, like, bro, the more the repetition of that shit, you see it, you feel me? It pays off. You start getting comfortable. Like, shit be worth it in the end. Like, You might not want to go through that shit in the moment though, but it'd be worth it.
Rest. The growth wasn't gradual. It was violent. There were nights where Flagg looked like the worst point guard in the league. Turnovers that made the highlight reels for the wrong reasons. Possessions where you could see him thinking instead of playing. The Mavericks kept losing. 24 wins and 53 losses heading into April. 14 consecutive home. 24 wins.
Goodness, bro. Like, man, they somehow came back from this shit though, but J Kid, bro, that's what I be talking about, bro. Can you? But I might just end it here, bro. I'm tired of this. I'm skipping. We gonna get to the gist of this very soon. I'm done with this video, bro. Because this was the cherry on top, bro. They reminded me of this, like, because it proved my point, bro. Like, out of Marvin fucking Bagley, nigga, and Dwight Powell, bro. I don't give a fuck how long this nigga been on the team, bro. Who would you start? Who would you start? I think almost anyone would start the 7-footer. That's better. Down there on both ends. Right? This nigga had this nigga starting and they were just attacking this nigga. This shit I'm talking about with Jason Kidd. It's like, bro, are you stupid? Are you tanking? Maybe. Maybe. Because you can't be serious, bro. He's seen him attack him, bro. I turned that shit off as soon as they went, like, I think it was like 12-0. I turned that shit off. I was like, I came back, but I knew that, yeah. What can you do? Because what can you do, bro? Like, what can you do when your coach is sabotaging the team, or it seemed to be? It's just like, oh my God, that shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie, that shit be hurting, bro. When you want to watch a game and then the coach is like, it's like getting in the way. That shit, it's nothing like that because what can you do? This nigga's in charge of the team, bro. You can't do nothing about it. I would have put bro right here. He on the 2-way or whatever. I would have put him at center over Dwight Powell. It's just because he can shoot too, but it's just I don't know how this nigga be thinking sometimes. Like, yeah, I mean, he realized it. Yeah, sit the nigga down and put the 7-footer who's better on both ends in the game, bro. He should be starting anyway. But good, man, that shit just brought me back, bro. Like, cause it's ridiculous. Like, J Kid, bro, seriously? And we somehow came back in this game and had the lead and everything. They lost, but they came back though.
And 53 losses heading into April. 14 consecutive home losses. The longest home losing streak since 1994. And through all of it, Kid never moved Flagg back to the 4. Never gave him the easy path. Never said, let's just let him score and worry about development later. He held the line because he saw what the numbers were starting to confirm. Since the All-Star break, Flagg averaged 20.6 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. Those aren't point guard numbers for a forward learning a new position. Those are franchise player numbers. He recorded 11 20-point first halves, more than every other rookie in the entire league combined. And then came January 29th. 49 points against the Charlotte Hornets. The highest scoring game by any teenager in NBA history at that point. Did Kid celebrate? No. He said one thing. When you put his numbers up against past rookies who have won, it's clear-cut. It's not even close. And then,
all right, bro. Hey, hold on, I'm done, bro. I don't want to. I'm just not watching this. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this video, bro. I'm out, man. No cap.